Okay, since my computer, I haven't been able to upload videos recently. I'm just gonna do a test video, but not like I'm actually gonna do something in it, so that in case it does work, I want it to be uploaded. So I'm gonna be reviewing American Ninja Warrior Season 9's Daytona region. I'll see how far I get in 10 minutes. I'll see. So let's get right into it. So Daytona, I've been to the final. I went to the finals 2 years ago, and I loved it. I was pretty excited. I really did like it. I really did. I did like my experience in Daytona. But as far as the qualifying go, I found the qualifying to be pretty interesting and exciting. And because at that point you had the woman who went the farthest and the man who got the farthest, you already have set for a great region right then and there. So as far as it went well. I like that the wingnuts got introduced in that region, and I really do like the wingnuts, and then I like the Rolling Thunder. So reusing Rolling Thunder was an interesting idea. And as far as the episode, I feel like there was a lot of good stories. I think they chose to go, some of the ninjas maybe I would have wanted to see in the qualifying might be Travis Rosen and Ryan Stratus, because those were other big names other than Drew and Jesse. But I feel like they chose to go with the storyline of JJ Woods and how he felt early in qualifying last year, which is fine because he did get redemption. And redemption stories are always a narrative that a Ninja Warrior tries to build off of, other than just showing showing top ninjas. But no disrespect to JJ Woods, because he is a great ninja. But I do like the finals better than qualifying. I'm biased, but I think you think about that, I know that they put runs midway and stuff. It doesn't really matter because you ultimately get that Jesse and Drew carry the whole city, and I like that. Because when you think, well, where's the big moment? You ask, well, Jesse and Drew both crushed the city finals. Yeah, Jesse didn't finish, but she came so close to finishing, and Drew did finish and came up on top. So I think think about it, having my favorite ninjas success is what I love. So that's one of the reasons why it's one of the greatest episodes ever, is because you see them succeed. However, maybe because the course is not a course you can finish. It takes time to finish the cubes. Takes time to finish the what's it called? Takes time to finish the circuit board. It's a slower course. So when you have the two greatest ninjas making it so far, but yet going there with a pretty... Drew Dressel finished the course in 7 minutes, 30 seconds. And then Jesse made it to that point in slower time than that. So, in the ultimate sense, if you want to have their full run, it takes away from other runs. But the point is, they're the two greatest ninjas. That's the ideal situation. You need to have their full run because the world is watching their run, as opposed to someone like JJ Woods. Not everybody is there for JJ Woods. Travis Rosen and Ryan Stratus, it's unfortunate that they were definitely undercut in Season 9, and that I would have liked to see them in Daytona shown. But in the real world, some ninjas get thrown down at the expense of other ninjas. That's why ANW does a good job. I think ANW tries to does the best job, I feel like, of spreading out the ninjas, because it's hard. When you have so many great ninjas, it's hard to keep them separated so that all of them get their moment in the spotlight. And some ninjas do succumb to that. Every year, ninjas, definitely say, oh, I got a bad edit. I wish I was shown full running. I know. I totally get that. because I totally know that you succumb to that. I totally know that that's the situation. That's the reality of it, is Ninja Warrior picks and choose who they want to show. It's a TV show. They don't always go based on, you're a ninja veteran, we're showing you. Oh, you do good, I'm going to show you. Because ultimately, 4 ninjas made it to the final obstacle. 2 of them got midway runs, but it's better than nothing. But ultimately, they didn't have, Sean, take, what's his name? The Giving Ninja. I forgot his name. Sean something. Sean Darlingham. Take him for example. He didn't have a backstory, but he made it to the final obstacle, and yet he was showed mid-run. So take that as an example, as opposed to someone like Roger Henry. He falls on the cubes, but he does have a backstory, so he gets a full run. But I will come to the defense is that, because that's the only option. I think I am fine with having midway runs. Ideally, I do not want a midway run, but for someone maybe who doesn't have a backstory and maybe is not as well known, can have a midway run, because midway runs are better than no run at all. I'd much rather have Sean Darlingham than show Jesse Graff in a midway run. So that's why I'm totally fine with that. So in the limelight, you can't be too mad. As far as qualifying, I don't like qualifying as good as the finals because Jesse Graff fell on the Rolling Thunder. And I always seeing my good ninja succeed, as long as, a way that I could like qualifying more than the finals is that, Jesse Graff fell on Rolling Thunder, so they had time to show Travis. It's if another one's downfall is another one's rise, but they show them both. Take Los Angeles from this year. I'm going to do a review of that, but I loved it so much because a lot of ninjas fell. I know, I'm not happy that they fell, but because a lot of ninjas fall, the more runs they get to show, and as, watching Los Angeles from home, that creates you to have excitement, because the more ninjas you show, the more satisfying the episode is going to be. So, that's kind of it.